together with her holiday
not
lips.
true. So not true.
But don't worry. I did put some red lips on.
Hello.
Hi,
Good morning. We
Good
are
morning.
so happy. Yeah.
We're going to share some tricks, some tips, some hydration things.
Winter hydration.
I know, because it's like during this time we get so caught up in like so many different things. Our hands are in so many buckets of trying to take care of the kids.
Oh, you're
trying
meaning
to-
buckets like things, and I'm talking drugs. They're in the Clorox.
Yeah.
You meant things.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Shut up, Jay.
So we
Okay.
were thinking about, we're just talking about like little things that we do every day just to keep the hydration, because this is the time where everything is totally zapped, whether it be for our skin, our body, and we're just constantly on the go. So we were thinking, what are some fun little things that we do
Our
that would
tricks.
be our little tricks for
Yes.
us to stay fresh and hydrated and ready for fresh and
Clean.
Yes! For us to stay ready for the holidays,
That's
because we
right.
have to be holiday ready.
That's right. Hi,
You
girls.
get your ears. Get your
Oh my, yes, and y'all tell us. So we want to hear some of your tricks of
Yes.
hydration, like what you do, because we feel like we've come up with some good ones.
I think so.
And
We
she's-
have come up with some amazing.
And what Natalie has to say, Mama needs to hear for her.
I know.
Her due.
Yeah.
So you gotta
Yes.
tell me that.
So I'm going to talk hydration, skin and hair, and a little save your hair tip throughout the winter, because everybody gets dry. Your hair gets dry, your skin gets dry, and so that, I don't know if many of you know, but I am a hairstylist, and I no longer do it like in the salon, but I still like keep up with everything, and I'm going to share some of my favorite tips. And one of them right now, this might look like a sleek, fancy bun. But what you
And I need
don't
your
know, what you don't know is I have a hydration conditioner treatment in my hair right now. So
Yeah, I
it
need
looks
that.
super sleek, but it's a conditioning treatment for my hair, because in the winter we blow dry our hair all of the time. We're flat ironing it, we're getting it prep ready for all those parties, and so you've got to put that moisture back in your hair. And a great way to do that and hide that you're doing it, if you're going to work or if you're going to Sunday school or wherever you're going or shopping, you put it in like a hard side part, add your favorite conditioner. You can do a mask, like a conditioning mask, and then you leave it in, comb it through, wrap it up in a bun, and then at night treat yourself with a little bubble bath, rinse it out, and your hair
So you leave it all
comes
day?
back to life. I leave it all day. Mm-hmm.
See, I
You
need
can-
that with all my flyaways
Well,
and blondie hair.
Yeah, and it really does help. Now, I will say, like, if you have extensions or anything like that you want to keep that off of your, like, where it attaches, off your bonds, but you can do, like, what we call mid-shaft to end, so middle of your hair to the end, and then on the end, and so that's my tip. And you don't look, like, all day. I know, it's
That
technical
leads us
term.
perfectly to cucumbers.
Yeah.
My next tip.
Okay, so, and then if you're out and about and you're like putting your jacket on, and if you have hair, look at Mandy's beautiful hair, but she wears these great vests all the time, like all these beautiful jackets and coats, and you might start getting like, oh gosh, like static electricity in your hair. My tip for that is put a dryer sheet in the pockets of your coat. And then if you have that moment of static electricity, and this is for your girls too, your little girls, you're just going to take that dryer sheet and just kind of run it through your hair, and it immediately takes away the static electricity.
Everyone needs that trick.
So dryer
my
sheets
gosh.
in the pockets, and it keeps your coats fresh through the winter, but it also keeps your hair from getting static electricity. So those are my two hair hydration.
And blondes get that a lot.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
big time.
So and you can pick whatever scent you
cutting
want.
your hair.
You can
Pick whichever
just
scent.
cut yourself.
I'm wearing gay.
I'd be like, my favorite is lavender. Okay, I like the lavender. And just bounce.
Oh my gosh.
What is that new fragrance you have? Like,
that's
that's
my
my
hair.
hair.
It's
It's
like,
bounce. It's bounce. I'm fresh out of the dryer.
So it's like this.
It's like an
Don't mind me.
ascot. It's an ascot.
Don't mind me. I just have staticky hair, but I smell fresh. Also, those of you who are in college, you can use that on a late night the next day if you go to class. Instead of Febreze, you can use a tiny, just run it through your hair, underarm hair, and everywhere. And you just roll on into class, and everybody thinks you're fresh.
Or your hair. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my first tip. I'm gonna share this. Oh my gosh, hi girls. Okay.
girls.
Hydration. So over here this morning. This morning she goes,
I was not a part of
Jay,
this.
I have the best tip for you. I'm like, oh, what is it? She's like, you know that crepiness that you get? I'm like, crepiness, yeah?
Under your eye? Under your eye, that problem area you
I
have.
was like,
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
Jay, I have the perfect thing for you.
But no, seriously, I wake up to I think it was like 6:30 this morning. I have the perfect trick for you. It was all sweet. And then, of course, I'm like, first person to see that. No, okay, in all seriousness, this new hydration mask, if you could see this really well, I've almost used the whole thing. I've been using it every night. It's absolutely amazing. It
It's
smells
like a little pillow.
Yes, it's like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like
You can kind of see.
you can move it around. It's like
The consistency.
the consistency. It's almost kind of like Cool Whip.
Yeah.
It's like a
Cool Whip or icing.
Like icing.
yeah,
Or pudding.
yes.
It feels really,
Or
but not.
Jello.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Almost like Jello.
but like
That's a good point,
like a
'cause
whip.
pudding.
Like
Yeah,
a
it's
whip
like a-
Jello.
it's
Like
like
a
a-
really light.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
whipped cream and Jello married, it would be in this.
But
It's
it
so great.
smells amazing.
Yeah.
It smells amazing, but
Yes.
I have been using it for the past 3 or 4 nights. In fact,
Okay.
I've used it instead of my nighttime cream.
Right here, or for you. Oh no,
Yes.
you were saying here.
Yes, and so I've been using that at night, just a really, really thin layer.
Yes.
You can either do a super thick mask or you can do a super thin layer. But what I've noticed, you guys
I think
can see-
Jordan's used it
can
basically
see.
every day, 10 times a day.
It's gone.
You're like, didn't get that last
But this,
week.
you know,
That was what I was thinking.
well, these little lines, it's like, because of, we're talking about with hydration, sometimes it's like these sides of our cheeks get really dry. I don't know
Yeah.
how to explain it. So like there's the smile lines, but then there's these really, really fine ones that kind of go up and down
And then
all
your makeup
around.
sets all
Yes.
if it's not plumped up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I tried.
We're here to plump
You up.
okay? Do you guys
Naturally.
remember that off of Saturday Night Live? The Pump You Up?
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh.
My man. She's too excited.
Oh my God.
No, but seriously,
Yes.
that's why I'm excited for the under eyes.
So I thought if it's doing so much great on the sides of our cheeks, I'm thinking that's why I brought it to your attention. I'm like, what if we're gonna test it out, girls? So we're testing those, and we'll let you know next
let
week
you
and see
know.
how it goes.
Yeah.
But if it works so well on our cheeks, why wouldn't it work right
Under
underneath
eyes.
our eyes? So we're testing it.
Yes, and when you sleep, I feel like I wake up and I need that moisture immediately, so I might as well just have kept it on there all night.
Mm-hmm.
And and it doesn't get hard, so it's not like it would bother you, but at night, like she said, I would just do a really thin coat all over.
So I know the number one question we're going to get is, but will it get on my pillow?
No, not when it's light.
Okay.
Like I did this a little bit thicker because I'm gonna wear it around the house and wanted y'all to be able to see the color.
Right.
Yeah.
But just a really, really
So
thin
I did
coat.
a super thin coat. You can only see that it's kind of shining
Yeah.
compared to this dull, crepey back of my hand here. And then this one is shiny. So I think if you put a layer like that on your face, you'd be fine with your pillows and your sheets and stuff.
Sure. Well, yeah, then that would be another great source or use of the hydration mask is also to do it on the back
your
of your
hands.
hands, especially going
On your
into
neck.
the winter
Remember
months.
we were talking about that?
My
Like
neck.
putting it down your neck and your
I
chest.
don't know what you're talking about.
Gosh,
Yes.
I know. My neck
Dermatologists
is
always
so
say that.
bad.
Like, we take such good care of this
I
and then
know.
forget our neck and chest and hands.
The deathless
That
thing.
Yeah.
is me.
I know. I've been working on that
I
recently.
am so not good at it.
See, I've gotten good. I'm like, where's that oil? I'm
Mandy and
right on
I are
my
like,
body.
I'm just like
these
I
turtleneck
know.
seasons
I know.
are fantastic.
For some reason,
I don't know what
I
you're
don't know
talking
what it,
about.
this is fantastic.
I know. In the cold weather, so this is something to know, Mandy. She taught me this. She was like, think about it. When you go outside, instantly you're like all the moisture's pulled out of our skin.
Absolutely,
you
absolutely.
were
It
using-
Yes, as soon as we walk, because we're doing so much. We're doing all of the work, trying to put all of the moisture back on top of the skin. So there's a couple resources, a couple things that we're, like we said, talking about keeping the moisture there. But as soon as we walk outside, it's frigid cold air. So what's the first thing that water does in cold air? It freezes.
Yep.
So given that this is our largest organ and we're doing all of this, putting all of this moisturizer on top of our skin, as soon as we walk out, what happens? The water in our hair dries instantly, which gives it that brittle dry, which what Natalie was talking about with the mask. Same thing with our skin.
Also, side note to that, your hair will freeze. It will freeze and break if it's frozen outside. Like that's like if
But
it's
that
that
shows
moisture.
how.
But that shows how sensitive our skin and our hair is to the elements outside. So
Right.
yeah.
So it's so massively important to do little things every day to keep that moisture in our body and on top of our skin and hair. I love it.
Let's tell them what we think are top 10 things, maybe. of adding hydration to our skin.
Perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's start with, you want to start with food?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can
So
totally
foods.
start with food. So making small little choices every day, because we're 80% water.
Yep.
So eating things, drinking things, trying to keep, because we're all drinking, doing whatever, and like even caffeine and coffee is a dehydrant.
It's a dehydrator.
And I'm drinking that. But here's my big water.
Yeah,
I know.
And
I'm
I'm
drinking all
getting
day.
sneaky water in with a LaCroix because it actually does count as your hydration.
Yes.
So, but you want like the no sodium. So you want to stay away from sodium and things like that for your hydration. But I am a coffee drinker, so I have to keep that in mind. I definitely notice the difference in the wintertime. I have to up my hydration as
You
far
do
as
notice the difference?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, me too. And with drinks over the holidays.
Oh, sure.
That's a great base
Yes.
for your drink. So you get hydrated and
What kind of
have fun
drinks?
too.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
mean, fun drinks.
I like adult drinks.
I mean,
like
the fun ones.
The fun ones.
But we're not drinking right now. Okay, so one of my favorite foods. I'm gonna hold two. Okay, one of my favorite foods would be cucumbers, and they're great for y'all are terrible for hydration. Seriously,
She can hold too.
and this is what I put in the this is what I put in the kids' lunches. I like kind of pull a Mandy and do something healthy in their lunches every now and then. But Taylor loves these tiny little peppers. So red peppers, orange peppers, cucumbers are our favorite.
And they're not spicy, but they're
No.
full of antioxidants and water.
and
Yes.
water. So they're hydrating foods. So I always try to think about that with what I eat too, especially in the season of getting sick. It's so important to hydrate. Every time I go to the doctor and I'm sick, I'm like, he'll say to me, well, you're dehydrated. And I'm like, how can you tell? And I can tell by looking at you. I'm like, because my veins get veinier and all that stuff. So
Or when you're wearing socks and
Yeah.
you take them off and it looks like you're
Oh my
still
God,
wearing
yes.
socks.
Yes. Yes.
Or my
And the dry
leggings.
skin
I
and
mean,
just-
spandy
The
weedy.
moto
All of a sudden
leggings.
it's real fluffy
Yeah.
at the bottom. It's like,
I'm
good
dehydrated.
grief.
No, but
God.
seriously, every time the kids
to
go
drink
in,
more.
he's like, you need to get them hydrated and then give them the medicine. So it's like foods are super important. So you brought something up.
Yes, and another thing that what's hard for me, because I'm gluten free, but I really love hearty soups. So
My idea is great.
it's great. It's fantastic.
Hydrate with food.
I go with food. So I found this particular one. This one's so yummy. So as a gluten-free girl, it's hard to find like minestrone soup because there's always pasta or some other type of filler in these yummy soups that I'm just not able to have. So constantly looking for something fantastic, but also with great food quality and the taste, because it's really lacking in the taste department more than you do. So I found this one. This is at Trader Joe's, and it's in the perishable refrigerated area. And this one is the hearty minestrone soup. It's so yummy with fresh vegetables, cannellini beans, rice and quinoa orzo pasta, and savory vegetable broth and kale, girl. So this is, I know.
That's a good one.
So another way to keep you hydrated is to drink more soups, more things with liquids that are filled with liquid, like vegetables and soups and things. And of course, I like to top it off with
Those
some
are my
crunchy
favorite
crackers.
ever.
So
I know,
yummy.
so yummy. I love
Soup,
them.
we eat soups in our family all the time.
They're so-
like
oh,
twice a
We're,
week at least.
we're big soup people at our house.
Do you guys use like the Instant Pot?
Yes.
You do?
I
I
have
have
Instant
one,
Pot.
but I don't. You?
Oh
I've
my
not-
gosh.
no.
I know. You still
Girls.
use yours?
I have two. I have a big one and a smaller one.
Oh, geez.
I use it for everything.
I need
I
to
use
do
my
it.
crock pot all the time.
No, I don't know why. It takes you 20 minutes to do it in an Instant Pot.
Really?
It was,
I
you're
just-
what's it taking me all day to
All
do that?
day.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I need
but
to try it.
Instant Pot is so easy, especially with soup. It might take it 8 minutes, especially if there's no meat.
Yeah.
Like
See, but I do meat a lot.
6
too,
minutes. Yeah.
in my crock pot. I mean, I'm sorry. I do my soups in my crock pot, but I always cook my meat and then put it in the crock pot if it's a soup.
Okay.
I think that's a texture preference and like what you.
Because it would actually cook.
Oh yeah.
See,
Like
I
I
think I
put
like
my
mine
meat in
kind of brown.
frozen, and
I do that when I'm not
like if
doing
I'm doing
pasta.
like fajita or not fajita, but if I do like a tortilla chicken enchilada soup, I put it in there.
That sounds good.
And
But you've already cooked the chicken.
no, I put it in there frozen, and it cooks.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do after. I get
35,
done.
40 minutes, and then you let it NPR for you Instant Pot people, natural pressure release, and the chicken will be done, and then you just shred it.
Natural pressure.
I'm
What
telling
was
y'all, I
that?
love Instant Pot. NPR is
I
natural
mean-
pressure release if you get on the
We
group.
all have our gifts.
Okay.
That would not be a word I would have.
NPR. That means you don't let the little pressure thing go. You
Oh, I've
just
done
let
that.
it.
I have done that with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
to know. Okay, so we've given food tips, water tips, mask tips.
Okay, you saw me in the beginning. The rose water spray, that is, in this winter or summer, my skin craves this rose water spray.
I know.
It is just an instant hydrator and balances my skin. I don't feel like when I put it on, my skin stops like overproducing things.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It like quenches its thirst. So I'm always like, yes.
Oh my God, it's the best.
amazing.
I used to kind of think
Amazing.
it was just, okay, whatever, you're spraying water on your face. No, it is amazing.
No,
Full
so
on redness,
before
hydration.
that's what I was gonna say. I had extreme redness in my cheeks with rosacea, and you barely can see it now. Like when I would take off my makeup, it would be bright red. Well, Mandy has seen it before, but it's gone down significantly. Like I don't have the flare-ups that I used to have, and it's because of the rose water and the hydration, and it makes it balanced. And in the wintertime, we really need to stay on top of that. So anytime you wash your face or put water on your face, you need to put something back on that balances the skin and the pH, and the rose water spray does that, and it gets the skin hydrated, and it makes it nice for me. And I prep with the our Shine Class, because to remove the makeup, you don't have to have the soap work as hard. So once the makeup's gone, this leaves it's like a treatment in a
Well,
bath.
it leaves like a residue on your skin. It's like
all the oils and
feels
emollients.
like it just feels amazing. I love those. So those are good.
So super soft.
Yes.
the beauty, and I've done these on my legs.
Oh yeah. No.
After I shave, and in the wintertime, I get
to close your pores.
Well-
Wait, use this. I use this on my legs when
I
I'm
do
freezing
it
after I've
because
shaved.
it has like this great feeling, and it makes my legs feel moisturized.
Yeah.
And I'm not like clawing at my legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I didn't think about that.
My favorite hydrant.
Yes.
is the beauty oil.
Do I have the beauty oil? Yes.
I think it's in there. Okay, so this is hands. I know I've said it on like 20 lives, but if I had one product, so if you had to leave the house with one product, most people would probably say mascara. It's this for me, because otherwise I feel dry. This is the Glowing Secret. I've used it for years. We've all used it for years.
3 times a day. I
Three
use this
times a day.
Mandy
Amen.
drinks it. She
And
bathes
you
in
can
it.
tell them out. I ordered 3 yesterday, literally, because I was like, oh my God. And this one, my other one ran out yesterday.
And
too.
another fun way to use this, so not only because it has a little eyedropper, so it's so simple and easy to use, and it just kind of keeps it all sanitary. But another thing you can do for hand cream. So if you have like your favorite lotion, and for myself, I can only use Aveeno Baby because of my eczema. So I will put some, like a dollop, like on my hand, and then I put a couple drops of the Uplift serum, and then I just put it right over the tops of my hands and all of my like calluses and everything from, the gym and everything else. I'm so rough with my hands. So adding this little addition to your hand cream, or just to any type of moisturizer, is going to really benefit. Huge.
Yes.
Huge for the winter time.
Y'all,
So
and
excited.
I've been taking a lot of like sinus medicine and allergy medicine.
Oh my gosh,
lately.
that's the worst.
So I wake up and I'm like, I need water, need to drink water, you know? And a lot of times when we drink a lot of water, it's like you can't drink enough. So that's why I always think, if my body's telling me, because usually you don't drink until you're thirsty.
Correct. Whatever you drink today is what hydrates you tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, sorry girls, got a phone call.
Don't they know we're live?
I know. Sorry about that. We were at the sauna, and when I left, I felt like I needed to drink even more. So it just reminds you that it's so important, everything that goes in your body, and then like adding vitamin C, because when you're dehydrated, you're actually dehydrating all your nutrients too. So I always think, okay, I need my vitamins. So those are part of my hydration process too. It's like I cannot miss those.
Yeah.
And I can tell when I do.
Oh gosh,
But
yes.
We
Yes.
can too.
I
We miss
know.
those.
I'm just
Well,
so mean.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Didn't get her vitamins today.
Seriously. I
I
have a
person.
whole, I have a method to drinking the water, because I know I have one kidney. So it's so imperative that I get a gallon of water a day. And to look at a gallon of water, it's like so taxing, because you're like, how in the world am I going to drink a gallon of water a day? And the easiest thing for me, I love carrying this, my little Yeti, unique Yeti. It's easy for me just because I know what the fluid ounces are in it. But if you have a Nalgene, if the one in my mind, I think I'm just kind of tricking myself into drinking water, and that's kind of how it all started. Now it just becomes part of a process, but I still have to do it. So it's 32 ounces. If you get the 32 ounce Nalgene bottle, it has a wide brim. So what I like to do is fill it up and drink it before I even leave the house, like before I even leave to go to the gym and everything. So that one's done. So there's one. I only need 4 for the day, right? So I've got 1 down, and then I know. And so I fill it again, but I go to the gym and I drink it when I'm working out. And now there's 2.
Yeah.
And then as I'm leaving, I fill it again the 3rd time. And this is where it gets tricky.
This is what it's gonna say.
I always try to say to myself, okay, I gotta drink this whole thing before I can eat lunch. And then you're like, drink. I know. And then I drink a ton before I go to sleep.
Right?
I do too. I drink a lot.
That's my last one. So yeah, so then those are the 4. And then you wake up next morning like, gosh, I gotta do it all over again.
I know.
Oh, it's
But that's one of the things for healthy skin too. It helps with blemishes. It helps.
Absolutely. Because you're
all of those
constantly
things.
pushing all of the impurities out on over the surface internally, and then you're putting all of the nutrients
I
back
remember
out there.
my other one.
What?
Hold on. Oh, it's in my car.
What is it?
Oh, what is it?
Go get
It's
it.
one. Okay, y'all,
get it.
y'all keep talking. I have something to show you. I got it at Target this morning.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So I did that hydrating mask on my hand. You guys look at the difference in reflection on that. Can you guys
Look
see?
how dewy and supple
Look.
your hand
This
looks.
one looks super dry,
Natalie.
and that one looks so. I mean, don't mind my age spots, but I mean, it just looks so hydrated.
Yes,
And
I
it
love
takes.
it.
It made my hands young. I'm young again. I love it.
Oh my gosh! And then you can put this on
And
top.
then we can put the serum on top.
I love it.
We'll have to
what
do-
I have
we'll do a
found,
picture.
yes, what I found when using the hydration mask, so those that are the lucky ones that were able to grab it during our unique Black Friday bundles, winning, girls, you girls are totally winning, because what I found by using them, when I remove it in the mornings, it feels like you've had a hydrofacial. I don't know how to explain it. It's like water has been infused and all over your skin. So as soon as, I thought I already had supple skin before. If you girls can see.
Get closer,
Look,
Mandy.
Can I get closer? Hold on.
Get closer. Look at that.
But look, all of these fine lines like
Where
around
did
my
my
cheeks.
lines go?
They've just been it's been such a huge it's just been such a huge benefit, girls. So now, even though we have the nighttime cream, I'm testing this out. I'm testing this out for us to see if it's going to be different, the same, or better using the hydration mask. Guys,
I
it's
can't
awesome.
wait.
I can't wait either.
I can't wait. I have it, and I need to try it because I am loving when it's done to the back of my hand here.
And it smells like a coconut pineapple whip. I don't know how to explain
Oh,
that.
yeah, it
Doesn't
does. Very tropical.
It smells really
Very
tropical, like a yummy snow cone or a pineapple
Okay.
whip. What's
I've got the 2 things I wanted to share. So about a year ago, it's probably been a little longer than a year ago, I went in and had DNA testing done, and they did all my blood work and all that stuff. My omegas were off the charts low, and one of the reasons I'd gone in is I had said it's like my hair won't grow anymore, and my skin just feels like it needs it, like I felt dry, like really dry. So I used to say I had really dry skin, and now I don't. I don't say that, but I am religious about the omegas. And when I started doing, and literally I've been out for 2 days, and I can already tell.
Really?
I promise you, the omegas. But I used to take just a fish oil, and what the problem was is I wasn't getting all the omegas. So this one's omega 3, 6, and 9. Fish, flaxseed, safflower oil, olive oil, all that good stuff. So I take this every single day, and I take 3 of them. And it seems like a lot, but that's the a level of deficiency that I had in my skin.
That's pretty common too.
Yes,
For
and
everyone.
And so this is huge. And then this one, I started taking this. So it's called
Ollie
glowing.
Plan. The
Yeah,
Ollie-
glowing skin.
Yeah.
I can tell a huge difference. It's got hyaluronic acid, collagen, and sea buckthorn, whatever that might be. But it helps plump and add.
Put it
The
close.
hyaluronic acid is so good for your skin.
Peggy was saying, "Hi, Peggy."
Hi, Peggy.
Here's this.
Hi, Kelsey.
You girls
Yes.
see this?
Promise you, this is the 3rd bottle I've gotten of this, and I just get it at the store. But they taste great too. They're really good. But they work, y'all.
Well, yeah. And I was going to say, people,
Want one?
a lot of times when they have skin issues, they forget that what you're feeding yourself comes
it's
out
huge.
through your skin. So
Right.
if you are not paying attention to what you're putting into your body, it will, I promise you it's going to show up on your face
Yes.
at some point or another. So it's very important to get all of those nutrients in, whether it be through vitamins or nutrition or however you're
Check the
doing it.
ingredients.
I know, maybe because they're gluten free. Well, and that's the other thing too with the capsules. But oh my gosh, they look delicious.
Oh my God, they're so good.
They smell so good.
They're amazing.
Oh, yeah, it does say gluten free.
It does say gluten free.
They're good.
Gluten free.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Okay.
Make sure there's
No
no
artificial flavors.
I get so excited.
I know.
I'm like,
This is what it's like to hang out. We're like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God, let's read it all. We gotta take care of her.
I know, like, sorry, Mandy. I'm like, no.
Sorry. Y'all, but I'm telling you, these two things, you add them into your diet. It's something I've never struggled with. We all have our struggles, but I've never struggled with breakouts, like just skin breakouts. Anytime my vitamin, or I feel if I'm not being consistent or I'm eating bad, instantly shows up on my skin, like you said.
Yeah.
Like you have this area. If you're digestive, is it on your forehead when you're you're eating bad? Digestion.
Digestion is this area
Oh, it
right
is?
here. Hormonal is right here. Lungs are right here.
What's forehead?
Your forehead can be like stress. A lot
That's
of
what
times
it is,
it's
stress.
stress products, and sometimes it can be sugar.
Where did you find that?
I went to cosmetology school.
That's right.
And they
Oh,
taught us
she's
that.
just full of good knowledge. I love that. So the chin is the digestion.
Chin is digestion. Like if you're really backed up, this area backed up. That's why you drink those multigrains that I told you about. Okay. That's what I told you. Y'all think that that's crazy, but yes. So your chin area typically is
That's
like
where water
deep
comes in,
digestion.
guys. This is water, yes.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
important. And the kids, like I make them earn like a sweet drink, you know. I'm like, okay, you drink that whole water, and then you can have it because it's so easy to fill up on the drinks that are dehydrating you and taking all your nutrients.
Oh, sure.
You know, like
absolutely.
they can drink 4 Dr. Peppers in a row, but to drink a whole water, it's just too hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but then
know.
you feel bad.
They're not
so-
thirsty when you say
No.
water.
I know.
But we don't keep anything. I mean, we just have water at the house.
No, we don't keep it here, but like when we got to eat. You know, they want a Sprite or a lemonade. I let them get it, but they've got to drink water first. Because
That's
otherwise they
good.
just fill up on that sugar,
Yep.
you know?
All right, guys. If
You're gonna
you
love it.
have any hydration tips, right? Y'all drop them. Let us know.
We'll see.
We need to know.
Is there
And
any-
then, okay, so when we're getting
Where did you
these-
find the glowing skin product? Melanie's asking.
glowing skin?
That one.
Hopefully. Glowing skin came from Target.
Chic, that came from Target.
Target or Whole Foods. You can get those at
Jenna.
Target
Yeah.
or Whole Foods.
Okay,
I
so
love
we're
them.
gonna scroll up. I'm gonna
And
see.
on.
You are what you eat. You're so
Yes.
right, Robin.
Yes.
Exactly.
Let's see.
It's crazy how much it dictates how you feel. Just lack
I have
of
a
hydration.
tuna one from either my churro or
Oh yeah, she's talking about the omegas.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Okay. Put it close to this scene. We should that.
This is my favorite one.
Hi. Ninjas with waterwork. Ooh, that sounds fun. Let's see. I don't know if I can use the rose water because I don't have redness. And oh my gosh, I love that body oil. And I have another tip about the rose water.
Oh, the rose water is like.
Oh yeah,
It's-
you don't have to have redness to
No,
use the rose water.
no. And in fact, I love to say it's kind of like if you ever watched My Big Fat Greek Wedding. It's like, you know, I had like the Windex. So I carry around my rose water everywhere with me, and everyone's just like, I know, they're like,
Yeah.
they're like, oh my gosh, I have an itch, and I'm like, here, let me grab the rose water.
Hey,
Like,
it
No,
pulls
it's
that
like
sunburn.
mosquito bite.
it
mosquito
works.
bites,
Mosquito
yeah.
bites. So I sprayed it on the rose water because someone tested me. We live in Oklahoma, and we've got mosquitoes the size of elk. So So I had some rose water, and I had a really big mosquito bite on my arm, and I was like, oh gosh, it hurt so badly. They're like, Mandy, why don't you grab your rose water? I'm like, I'm gonna try this. So I did, and I sprayed it on my mosquito bite, and instantly the itching was gone. It was eliminated, and then within 20 minutes, it reduced to nothing. There was no
And you
swelling.
have pictures of that.
I have pictures. I know.
It's so crazy.
Let's see.
No, the rose water is
Okay.
my favorite.
Okay, so the rose water,
Rose
if
water,
we
beauty
like we did
oil.
the rose water, if I wanted to like put it together in a little bottle, how much would that be, you think? Like
Oh
the
my gosh.
rose water and the mask
Oh, I know.
and the oil.
Let's
So this
show
would be
them
like
that.
our hydration bundle, girls. This would be our hydration
So my
bundle.
hydration bundle, how much would that be?
Let's see,
29.
Yeah.
40.
Is this 75, 65?
75. That alone is 75.
Yes. This alone is, this is
So,
75. Well,
all this together would be like 200.
yes.
Yeah.
So the best way,
The best way.
the secret
secret.
way.
The secret way.
Because we don't pay for any of our stuff at all.
This is why we have so many great tips.
yes.
Yes.
I love it.
I need it on a fishing pole.
Oh yeah, like reel it like
Y'all should see my elves right now. They're all masking in the background.
They
You're
are.
gonna be younger by the time the kids get them.
no more wrinkles for those.
Okay, but in all seriousness, life changing, yes. But let's just talk about the fact that This beauty oil, I literally get 2 of them a month, and I don't pay for them. And you can get everything in here for $99.
$99. This entire bag.
Everything in here plus
Yes.
you get a discount on any other products you want. So obviously there's many perks, but if you want okay, I want what's in that kit. Let's tell them what's in it. Okay. Okay. So you get the bag for free. So for this is everybody asked. Like, okay, so just tell me the stats. Tell me the facts. I don't want to be roped into something. Tell me the facts. Okay. So really quick, 20-second facts. $99, you get $450 worth of product. Instant discount on your products, which starts at 20%.
Yes.
You're paid within 3 hours, or given your commission or discount within 3 hours.
I think commission reimbursement.
Yeah, commission. Yeah. Family-owned business, debt-free company, fastest-growing beauty business, social media beauty business in the world. We're in 14 countries.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We're part of a mission that helps to improve lives of women around the world. Mm-hmm. Our foundation is fantastic. We have so much information on that, and that would take more than my 20-second spiel. But
no annual fee, no membership fee. There's no monthly. It's just no
and
requirements.
no overhead.
No overhead, no stock held, no website fees.
Yeah.
There's no catch. That's usually, okay, great. I love all that. What's the catch? There's absolutely no catch. You could get this $99 worth of amazing products and keep your discount, and that's it. No strings attached. Or if you say, hey, Jay, Mandy, Natalie, I want to make $20 a month. I want to make $50 a month. I want to make $1,000 a month. I want to have a full-time income. You can do any of those things. And you get to be part of what we do, which is amazing.
And it comes with an incredible support system and sisterhood.
And building confidence. And one of the biggest side effects besides Amazing Friends is that my daughter gets to see this, and she can see that, hey, mommy can be mommy and a business owner. So it's amazing. So there's the quick facts.
Empowering not only for ourselves, but for our next generations.
Yes. Changing lives.
Changing lives. Saving lashes.
Yes.
Changing
lives. Okay, let's show them what you get.
Yes. Okay. So all of this comes in your purple bag.
Yes. So when you say yes, I want. Sorry, I'm messing with you. So for $99, here's exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get an amazing makeup bag.
Rose water.
You're going to get us.
You're going to get us.
Number one,
you get us.
Beauty oil.
So this alone, like we said, if you went to our website and bought that, $75 plus the tax and shipping, it would be the same price as getting all of this. So we are telling you as your friend, don't waste your money. Get this. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Correct.
So $75 alone for this. So this first thing comes in the kit. You're going to get an epic mascara, which is amazing. Holy grail of mascara. Love it. You're going to get an eye palette. Right now, currently, it is palette number 3.
Number 3.
Which is one of my favorites.
It is. Let's show them really quick. So this alone is $49. And it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Great for
this is great for anybody.
Yeah.
Anything. You can do a day eye, night eye, smoky eye, liner colors, all kinds of stuff.
Which is what I love about all of our palettes. They can be daytime, nighttime, however you want to do it.
Full eye. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to get, a primer, lash primer. Our 4D mascara. This thing went viral. It is amazing. I use it every single day. I don't know if you can see my lashes in this video, but I have this on. I'm really close. So there we go. 4D, this mascara, beauty oil.
Splash.
I know.
You're gonna get.
Where is? Sorry, we're digging.
Oh, you're gonna get samples of masks.
Yep.
You're going to get an entire container of the gold mask, which is brightening mask. It's amazing. I use this usually twice a week. I'm going to show it to you guys really fast. It's great for elasticity. It's great to lighten and brighten.
And even using it like spot treating. So maybe that you not necessarily need it over the entire face. I like to use it just over the entire face just because I have age spots all over.
Yes.
But you can actually spot treat certain areas, and especially for us that are driving cars, as you notice, how come you have more age spots on your left-hand side than on your right? Because we're driving and the sun is actually hitting us. So if you'll notice, I noticed that for myself. I had no idea that
how much it could affect it.
No, I was completely clueless until I went to the dermatologist and she's like, well, hello, the sun from when you drive. I'm like,
don't have a primer.
Okay, you're gonna get a lash primer, which is amazing. It's like gives your lashes a base.
Yep.
You're gonna get a splash liquid lipstick, which is amazing. You're going to get an Esteem, so it's a lash growth serum.
Yes.
Amazing. You're gonna the Hottie lip plumper.
Oh,
I love it.
that is what
That product is legit. Like, coat your lips with that every single night. It's instant and it's over time.
And
so,
it fills in all of those little fine lines
Yes.
around your lips. So what I like to do before I even put my makeup on, I'll put it on first. That way it gives it has
it
time
up.
to set. Yes, has time to set up. Fills in all those lines. So when I do put my lipstick on, it's not like my lips are drinking my lipstick because it needs it's drinking the moisture of the lipstick. It's already just sitting right on top of the surface.
It
It's
really
perfect.
works.
Yes.
It's awesome.
You get a brush for your eyes, an eye brush.
This is our best selling brush too.
Yes.
Eye brush. It's a fluffy brush.
It's the fluffy crease brush. Perfect for hooded eyes. I love it.
Eyeliner.
A liner.
Black
Yes.
eyeliner.
And
Everybody
then
needs that cleansing
the
stick, right?
cream eyeshadow.
Oh, the cream shadow.
So easy
I love
to
it.
use.
The liquid
Love
cream
them.
shadows
easy.
and the setting powder.
Setting
Setting
powder's
powder.
another one.
Yes, setting powder is alone is $49, and that's how you get a flawless finish on your makeup.
I was gonna say it's like a filter for your face in person.
Yes,
I love
and
it.
then we
Yeah.
didn't mention the
The cleansing stick.
Yes, the cleansing stick's awesome. So you just use it on your eyes at night. It won't dry your skin out. It takes your makeup off, your waterproof makeup off, all that good stuff.
So essentially what the girls are saying is that you get a full face, because don't forget you have all of those samples from the foundation samples.
Oh yeah,
So you can
samples.
have a full face and a full cleansing opportunity at the end.
And
all
main
in
skincare stuff.
Yeah, skincare and makeup all in this purple bag. $450 worth of product for
$99.
with no
With no
strings.
catch.
Yes, and so instead of going on the website and saying, okay, I want to buy X amount of makeup and missing out on a discount, you get this, then you're able to go into your own website and place an order and get 20%.
Test what you like. There may be some things you're like, oh my goodness, I totally love that lipstick. I need to get more. Now you can go grab it for yourself for 20% off.
It's amazing.
Plus
Plus so many more perks too.
I know.
Okay, girls. Thanks for spending some hydration time with us.
Yes.
We love it and hope you guys have a great Tuesday.
Yes, it's Tuesdays.
Okay.
Tuesdays, 10-ish.
Live big, girls. See you later.